In educational psychology, research is conducted and the findings are used to make instructional decisions. So, effective teachers use research findings and research-based theories to make decisions about instructional strategies, classroom management, and assessment. So, teachers usually make instructional decisions based on their prior experience, advice from others, and then knowledge and skills that they learned in school. If we want to determine how effective these classroom practices are, it can best be determined through systematic research. So in educational psychology, educational psychologists focus on the scientific study of psychology as it relates to education. Some of the areas of study are human learning and motivation, developmental trends, individual and group differences, classroom assessment, and standardized testing, and then effective classroom practices. Now, with this research, there are two kind of umbrella research terms. Research can provide either quantitative information or qualitative information, or sometimes both. So many research studies involve quantitative research. That research yields numbers, percentages, frequencies, averages, other types of averages related to certain characteristics. So an example would be a student's attendance record or dropout rates at ABC High School. Other studies involve qualitative research. They yield non-numeric data. So those are things like interviews, case studies, observations of teachers, things that you really can't put a number to. When you're looking at qualitative studies, they are really only descriptive studies. Their purpose is to portray a complex or multifaceted nature of human behavior, and it can be in real-world social settings. The limits that there are is that they don't enable either predictions or conclusions about cause and effect relationships. For those types of results, you'll need to go to a quantitative study. Now, quantitative studies can be descriptive, they can be correlational, or they can be experimental and quasi-experimental. Ultimately, educators gain a better understanding of students and effective classroom practices when they consider findings from both quantitative and qualitative research. Research that includes both is called mixed methods research. When I was doing my dissertation, I had two different classes, and one was a qualitative research class, the other was a quantitative research class. I took them at the same time. Therefore, when I was doing my dissertation, it was more data for both classes, plus I had this mixed methods research and this rich treasure chest of data to pull from.